When we're working individually on these issues that we're passionate about, we sometimes act like that's the only issue. And I think we should be more holistic. There are areas for people in food justice and food security to work with people on climate control because they intersect. And we need to acknowledge that intersection. If we're talking about providing healthy, affordable food and access, then we need to talk to the farmers because they're also having the problem. They're growing the food. We need to talk to the people who are dealing with climate change and say, how can we work together to get this message out, because it affects everyone. And I think as long as we act separately, then we have lesser impact. If we put ourselves together and work as a holistic unit, can you imagine the number of voices that are heard? We can definitely affect politicians because they respect numbers. So if we link together, we have numbers, they'll begin to hear our voice. I don't like to persuade people to do things because I don't like to be pushed. But I would like for people to know, you walk around and we complain to each other about the quality of food. We complain to people about the climate. It's cold today, it's hot tomorrow, it's too much rain, it's not enough rain. And I feel that people, if you want your voices heard, you should put your voice at a place where it can be effective. To complain to me, and I'm your neighbor, I don't have the power to do anything. But if you want your voice heard, you need to look and see where it can be most effective. Don't complain to your neighbor, they don't want to hear you. You know, complain to someone who's actually working in the area. And if you want to make sure that those organizations are saying what you think and believe, I believe as a citizen, it behooves you to join that organization. Go check it out. You don't like this one, there are others. Go find out what's going on and become part of the solution. Because to sit around and complain and whine like you have no power is you giving away your power. And if you want to recognize that you do have some power, open your mouth, open your ears, and open your heart. Because if you're just interested in climate, that's all you know about. And this person over here who's trying to feed you and has climate issues, you're not talking to them. You should talk to them and let them know what you're doing so they can let you know what they're doing, and maybe together you form that fist. Otherwise, you're a single finger out there. No power, easily broken. A fist is much more difficult. And I think people need to really understand that and look at each other's similarities, because we have similar problems. If we don't have any food, if the water is dirty, if the climate is raining all the time where the farmers cannot grow food, it's going to affect your pocketbook, it's going to affect your stomach, your family's not going to be as healthy. So you need to look at that and get out there and do something. Working with people as farmers, we all have the same issues. It doesn't matter what culture they come from. They're having issues with climate affecting their land. Too much water creates soil erosion. It sometimes brings bugs that are destroying the property. We all have the same issues. And I think that as a people, human beings, we need to get rid of the little issues of class, race, and we need to deal with human issues and climate change and food security are issues that affect everyone, and we need to be knowing that and plugging in and teaching our children.